guys, my name is Scarlett. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a splendid day today, and if you're not, hopefully this video will cheer you up a little bit. Today is Monday, 20th of July, and the time is 5 to 11 a.m. It is so sunny today, but we cannot go out. I mean, legally we can go out, but I'm so scared. I don't want to die. I don't want to die because of the coronavirus. If I'm gonna die, I hope I go out with a bang instead of, catching a virus, being a dumbass. The reason why I'm at home now is because due to the coronavirus intensifying in Hong Kong, our company has, the company I work for has decided to ask all employees to stay at home, to work from home from our personal laptops. So I am at home. I have been working from home for about a week now, and I will be working from home for the coming week, and very possibly for the coming weeks, which drives me crazy. I miss the coffee and I miss the people. Since we're at home, we're stuck. Well, I mean, I am stuck. You are possibly stuck as well if you're watching this. I don't even know what I'm on about, but basically I want to do a get ready with me. I have some products ready, some of my favorites. So the first thing we're gonna do is to take off our glasses, and from this point onward I cannot see you. I am blind. And then I have this little hair clip thing. This is great because it ties your hair up without actually messing up your hair. So it goes like this. I have actually washed my face and put on some toner. We're now going to do firstly a deep cleanse mask. This is by Kiehl's. I hope I pronounced it right. I don't know. This is called a Rare Earth Deep Pore Cleansing Mask. Why do they spell mask like that? Is it like the proper spelling? So first of all, before anything, we are going to have to clip our hair back. I got these really cute clips. Look at this. These are like right up my alley. I actually got them in Japan, but I believe they're made in China. Because everything is made in China. The directions here says apply a thin layer to damp, clean skin. So my skin is cleansed, but not damp. Basically, whenever a mask asks me to damp my skin or to moist my skin, I use this. This is actually this is a Japanese brand. I don't really like the design of the bottle because I have to open the lid every time I use it, which is twice a day, and then I'm always so worried about contamination. So I just put this into a spraying bottle, and whenever I use it from the spraying bottle. Just go like this. Make sure your face is damp. Okay, so let me get a spatula, just like that. Put it on my face. If you have like dry skin though, don't put this all over your face, like just put it over your T-zone. My forehead is quite textured, so I put it all over my forehead, and then on my nose and on the side and on my chin. So I just go like this. Oh, that's a little bit too much, isn't it? I can't even see if the mask is actually on my face. This is not flattering. I'm sorry if I look ugly right now. I don't know if you guys would prefer me like doing these kind of videos in English or in Cantonese, because the thing is, I am a native Cantonese speaker, but I watch a lot of English content, which makes me kind of more comfortable to speak in English. So I don't really feel comfortable speaking in Cantonese, like doing presentations in Cantonese. That's not my thing because I studied overboard as well. For the other videos I make, like the very informative ones, I only make them in Cantonese because that's my native tongue, that's my mother tongue. What I'm trying to say is I do feel more comfortable doing like get ready with me's or makeup videos in English, but I don't know if that's something that you guys want. I don't know if you think that's a little bit inconsistent. Maybe you want me to do every video in English, maybe you want me to do every video in Cantonese. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section. Now we have to wait for, I believe, 20 minutes. Oh, it says until dry. I do have the air conditioner on, so maybe 10 minutes would be enough. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit. I'm gonna sneeze. That was an allergy. I swear to God, I do not have the coronavirus. I have washed my face now, and I have kind of do the blackhead cleaning thing, so you can probably see that I have some redness going on, which is why we're now gonna move on to the Body Shop Vitamin E Skin and Moisturizing Sleeping Mask. Fun fact, me, Scarlett, actually think that sleeping masks are a gimmick. I don't really believe in sleeping masks, so I buy sleeping masks and use them as normal wash off mask. And this mask, the texture actually looks like this. It's actually like, oh, if you're using this as a sleeping mask, then obviously you're not supposed to be applying that much. I'm applying a lot, like a very thick layer. Why do I hold my hand out like this? The direction on here doesn't really say how long you have to leave it on for, but usually for wash off masks like this, I leave it on for 20 to 30 minutes. I have now washed off my vitamin E mask and I have changed into proper clothing. Before I do my makeup, I usually like to put on facial oil. This is the bio oil. I think everyone knows what the bio oil is about. To be honest with you, I don't think it does a lot when it comes to like fading the scars, but it is pretty good at evening your skin tones, I think. That's just my opinion. My morning routine is just rose water, facial oil, and then this Fenty Beauty moisturizing primer. Is called the Soft Skill. Because my face is literally the size of a bean, so I'm just gonna use one pump. This primer, it looks pink in the bottle, but it's actually colorless when you put it on your face. So I use this as a daytime moisturizer. I use this in the winter as well, and my face literally stay hydrated the whole day. So I love that. The only downside is it doesn't have any SPF, so we're now gonna have to put on some SPF. The SPF I'm going to be using today is actually the Etude House Face Blur Primer. This is a tinted primer. It has a little bit of like brightening pink shade to it. This is an SPF 33. I'm just going to use this. Usually in the summer, I would not use this particular SPF, but because we are staying at home, I'm not really going anywhere. So the outside sun doesn't really affect my skin that much. I just realized that I have been not recording for my entire foundation routine. Let me tell you what I used for my foundation. I used the Makeup Forever Reboot foundation mixed in with the Catrice HD Liquid foundation. This one is a lot paler than this one because I got this when it was winter, and I don't think the Hong Kong Catrice store comes in my shade, which is this shade. This is the Y225. If you're my shade, get this shade because it is so good. It matches so well. Usually when I go into work, because I don't want to look too foundation-y, I would just use this one. It is more than enough. But today, because I am making a video and I'm also trying to use up the Catrice one, so I mix these two together, one pump of this and one drop of this, and you get this. This is so glowy. I love this. Today we're going to be using this palette. This is the Colourpop Crossover Becky G Salvaje palette. I think Salvaje is savage in Spanish, which is savage. This is the P. Louise Ruma number 2. Oh my god. When I first used this base, I actually love it, but I later find that it creases a lot. I think it is a little bit overhyped. I am, however, interested in trying the KVD Vegan Beauty Eye Primer. Have you seen that? It is like a little bottle of water / oil, and then you mix them together, you shake to mix them together, and then you use one drop of it on your eyes. And apparently it is really good. The eye base is on. I'm now going to set my face with this Japanese white powder thing. It's not too drying, so I just use this NYX buffing brush like that, and then I blend it all over my face. I like that white powder because I don't think it really leaves a cast, and it helps to set my face, but it is not too mattifying. And then I'm going to be going into bronzer and blush and highlighter. I like to finish my face off before I get to my eyes. The bronzer is the Physician Formula Butter Bronzer. This is just the shade Bronzer just very light-handedly. I'm going to go like this. I like to move my bronzer up to the front a little bit and put a little bit on the jawline as well, just to blend the face and the neck in with each other. It smells so good. This bronzer smells like coconut, by the way, so if you don't like coconut, if you hate coconut, stay away from it. I see some people apply bronzers on their forehead, but I don't really get that. Like, I don't understand why, but because every single beauty guru on this platform is doing it, so I'm gonna do it. For now, going into blush. The blush I'm using is the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in the color Pearlescent Pink, which I find very interesting because when you look at the color, it has a little bit of golden glitter in it, and there's nothing pearlescent about gold. I'm using this flat fluffy blush brush from NYX as well. This is like one of my favorite. Whenever my friends would come to me and ask me what kind of blush brush I use, I tell them to go there, get this, because I just think it's so good. Like, it makes blush application so easy. Also, what I like to do is to take the rest of the pigment on this blush brush and just put it on my nose like that. I'm not sure if you can see it, but I put it on my nose. In real life, you can see very clearly that my nose is not red. Good. Okay, so I think I'll skip the highlighter. Okay, so the face is mostly done. Let me do my brows, and I will see you later with the eyeshadow. Okay, so the brows are on. We're now going into eyeshadow. About the eyeshadows, I was actually a little bit conflicted. I have this beautiful, gorgeous Tarte Lit Toasted. This was on my list of project pen this year, so I use this every day. I try to use this every day anyway, but since I'm not going out, like I'm not going anywhere, and I have a makeup account to run over on my Instagram, follow me on there, so I thought I might try a little bit more colorful, and I actually want to try a halo eye. So I whack out my Colourpop crossover Becky G Salsa Hair palette. I think this is one of Colourpop's best palettes, like ever. Today I think I'm gonna be using these two. These are the Vibra Sirena, as well as this dark chocolate brown. And to top it all off, just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna be using this golden shade here called Corona. Like, the name is literally Corona. I think it is so funny. To set the eye primer, I'm using the Real Technique blending crease brush, taking the Luna, the lightest shade in there. I think this is a matte shadow. Yeah, it is a matte shadow. I'm gonna be taking the lightest shade in there, and I'm gonna just put it on my lid. Taking my Colourpop E1, this is also a crease brush, but this is a much more dense one. It's a little bit dirty because I haven't washed it. I couldn't be bothered to. So I'm going to be taking the Coffee Geo, like this brown, and I'm just gonna be putting in my crease, just very lightly. I saw a Robbie Christie video, and she said that whenever she does a blue eyeshadow, she would use a brown shadow in the crease to just kind of tone down the entire thing. And my eyes have opened, basically. That's what I'm trying to say, because I have never thought about it that way. Okay, like that. Do the other eye. Is it good? Is it balanced? Have I actually managed to balance both eyes? I am so happy. Oh girl, today's gonna be a good makeup day. Let's go into this one. I'm gonna just go in with the same brush because I'm lazy, okay? So I'm just gonna lightly tap that in. Be very careful because it is a very intense color. I now want to use this e.l.f. crease brush. I'm going to use this brush to apply a little bit of Sirena, put a little bit on top of that Vibra dark green. Ooh, look at this. For me as well. So I'm just going to put a little bit on here and a little bit on here. I'm not going to cover all of the dark green using this. I'm just going to use this to add a little bit of color. Oh my god, I don't think the camera is doing it justice at all. Oh my god, this is the first time using this palette and I'm already in love with it. I like to not wing out, but kind of just go like this, just to make sure that the eyeshadow has a shape instead of just being like color splashed on my eyes. I am now going to do the same thing on the lower lash line. Like so. Can you see that? I want to use the color Corona and put it on the empty places here, but because this is not a Super Shock shadow formula, so it needs a little bit of adhesive. The Colourpop No Filter Concealer again. Let me just grab a little bit, put it on the back of my hand, and then grab a also Colourpop E3. This is a tempered shading brush. I love Colourpop brushes, by the way. I think they're the most underrated Colourpop product ever. Just dab a little bit on there and then make sure that it doesn't have a lot of excess product on the brush, otherwise it will ruin your eye look. So I just do this just to give it a little bit more extra wet base. I'm now just going to use my finger, get a little bit of the Corona. It's this kind of golden. I'm not even sure is this how you do a halo eye. I think this is how you do a halo eye. Oh my god, this is so pretty. Okay, let me grab this same lower lash line brush again and just tap the gold on my lower lash line. Let me grab that e.l.f. crease brush again, and I actually want to add a little bit more of the greens on here. Can you see that? Oh, I love it. I actually love this. I am not particularly fond of the kind of halo eye thing. Like, I think it looks a little weird, but overall the colors, love. So lastly, let me use a pencil brush and take a little bit of this Estrella. This one. This is a champagne foil shade. I think it would look amazing on the brow bone. You see, I told you. We can now finally move on to lashes and lips, and I will see you later because lashes are boring. Put on some mascara as well as a very thin eyeliner just to make things pop a little bit more, and I put on some moisturizing lip balm as well because we are about to dive in to a very dry and mattifying lipstick. This is the Colourpop Crossover Becky G liquid lipstick in the color Pore. This one actually came out with this palette. This is a very bright color. This is actually a very bright orange color. I love it though. I think you just have to be very careful with it. Like I said, it's very mattifying. It is very drying. So I like to do this and then just go like this, and then I will start using my finger to blend it out like so. For the final step, I'm going to be using the Ofra banana powder. It is a yellow powder. It actually smells like banana as well. And then I'm going to be using a flat powder brush. I think this is the MAC 129S. I use this as a finishing powder. Okay, so I have straightened up my hair. Glasses ruin it. I think with glasses you can't see the eye look. Thank you very much for watching this video. I really enjoy making these kind of get ready with me content, especially, you know, considering the other contents that I make are quite heavy and sometimes they could be a little bit intense. I will put my Instagram as well as my Twitter in the description box, as well as all of the products that I used today. Before you leave, remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Comment whatever you want to comment down below, and I shall see you next time. Come say bye to them, Leo. Bye. This is my thing now.